Whoa, what's up? Hey, John Sanders here coming at you with Limitless Hoops, baby. Bringing the energy all the time. Even when we just had another 6 hours of camp. All right, this was day 3, I believe. Some of the people aren't coming tomorrow because of the, what happened? Oh, the parade, because the Denver Nuggets won it all. Congratulations, Nuggets. Congratulations. Flash, 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 flash. Congratulations, confetti everywhere like that. As a Laker fan, I still would like to congratulate you guys because, I'm just happy that my team made the playoffs. All right, you guys won it all. You're right. I said, though, that they would win it in one game. And it took them 5 games. So I overestimated the Nuggets in beating the Miami Heat. But they did it, and there is a what is that called? A parade tomorrow. All right. I want to do a parade for you guys. All right. Think about that. Imagine a parade for little kids. After you guys win your championship, I want to create a league where when you won your championship, there's a parade for you. And if you're thinking, well, that's impossible. No, I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. I mean, let me see if I can catch it online. Like, this is crazy, okay? So, Moraga Baseball, okay? Moraga is where I was from in California. All right? They had to kick me out the gym a little earlier, something like that. We had a workout on Saturday. And at like 6 in the morning, and they were like, make sure that you're out exactly at 7 now. And I was like, why? They're like, oh, because there's a parade. And I was like, what? And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. And they like came in droves. It was like cars, and people lined up, and like police officers, like battening off like the freaking like streets, and there were like thousands of people watching this thing, and it was for like 11-year-old kids. Okay, and like again, if you don't believe me, I'm gonna try to find it. Okay, there it goes right there. Okay, so here goes the parade. Let me see, right there. This is the parade. Okay, all the kids were in like little convertibles, and they were going down like the street. They ended up in the actual like gym. There's like a whole bunch of them on different teams all mixed up. They would come through. They had like, here's them like, let's see if I can make it a little bit bigger. All right, so here's the kids coming through with the local high school cheerleaders there. All right, and again, as they came down the street, you can see them as well. All right, here's them holding their team flag up, walking down. All right, and they had literal parades down the street. Like, you couldn't drive down these streets, and every team like had their own, like, and I think every team was like split by, I'm not sure if they were split by like the town that they were in, or just like got picked. I think that they held a draft. So this is possible, and when you want the police department to do this for you, you just have to ask. That's it. It doesn't even cost money. So why aren't we doing this kind of stuff for our kids? I mean, like, I think that looks pretty cool. Like, why not? Well, that's what I want our thing to be about. I'm sure that these guys put it on. That's why they put their picture first. Who would put... These guys obviously did something, okay? But, like, they put their picture over the kids. Come on, dude. Jeez. But yes, so that's what I want to do, and I want you guys to get like as hyped as possible. Anyways, we got Caleb here, we got Teo Trujillo here, we got Taz. What's popping? If you're here, checking, cracking, let us know what's cracking. And in the comment section, just be like, "Hi, Coach, it's me, Billy Bob," or whatever. Okay. There goes Yusuf. What up, Yusuf Ibadi? I like that. I never knew his last name. Okay, well, great job, man. Let's go to the quote of the day to begin with. Camp went pretty well. All right, we did a whole bunch of stuff. All right, but mainly we're trying to teach people this thing right here. All right, now this is a biblical thing, so it's like when people see this, they're like, I don't know about the Bible. All right, now this is like a life thing, and it's actually true. We mentioned the story. I believe it was like yesterday or the day before, where the fastest like mile time was under 4 minutes or whatever, and he finally broke it. But once he broke it, everyone else broke it. Belief is huge. Faith can move mountains. You have to understand like what believing in yourself can possibly do. All right, it's enormous. If you just like, let's say, okay, but again, like it's kind of funny how it works. Okay, so if you said I can't make the high school team, you just like really believe that, you're less likely to make it. If you said I can make the high school team, you have more of a chance to make the high school team. If you said, though, that you want to be an NBA player and possibly the greatest player of all time, and you try for that, it would be almost impossible for you not to make the high school team. Sure, you wouldn't be getting your goals, but like, you would reach every other goal like instantly. All right, it's just a hard thing to see because you're basically setting yourself for a failure. You're going, I want to touch that star. I want to touch the ceiling at least. And then you jump your highest and try to touch the ceiling, and then you miss it. And you're like, dang it, I didn't touch the ceiling. And then everyone around you starts clapping. Like thousands of people start clapping. You're like, what happened? What happened? They're like, dude, your knee just touched the rim, dog. And you're like, yeah, I know. But like, I was trying to touch the ceiling. And they're like, you're the highest jumper who's ever jumped ever. And you're like, yeah, I know. But I wanted to touch the ceiling. That should be what you're thinking. And you have stupid amount of faith. Because when you have that faith, you're able to propel yourself to work out every single day. When you have that faith, the coach sees that you have that faith and goes like, oh, get in the game. You made me a believer. When you have that faith, your parents see it and go, dang, we got to believe in you too. But when you come home crying and you're like, I can't do it, mommy, I can't do it. Your parents are like, dude, just do something else. And they get sick of it. But if you're like, I can make the NBA, your parents are like, you know what? I don't believe that you can, but I'm going to help you go. Let's do it. Let's get some private sessions. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Because I see in your eyes that you really want this. We're going to make it work somehow. All right. So faith doesn't just help your own soul. It helps the souls around you to help you out. So this is the quote of the night. All right. Faith can move mountains. We got a Wednesday quote, fourth day of the week, 4-word quote. All right. Moving on to our itinerary, the stuff that we're doing for the drills. Stuff that we got in the past, that's the elementary stuff that we did in the past. No, the stuff in the future, sorry. The stuff in the future is shell drill, defensive free throw, box out, lots of cones, on-count quick dribble, lane slides, post big, seal to score. If you want to see those drills, go to our website and click on the drills. You can see the demos. Post those drills before the actual workout. So when you come to the workout, you can do that. If you aren't a part of our program and you want to show up to the workouts, your first one's free. So you can just sign up for free on our site and come to the workout. But we'll tell you what we're going to do for the day right now on the show. But if you have a book, you already know what we're going to do for the day because it's in the book. All right, it's in the big book, not the small book, though. So the big book has all these daily things in them. So you don't even have to watch the show. You already know the workouts. And you can try them beforehand. So when you get to the workout, you're like, I've already tried that. I didn't understand it, but I tried it. Now I'm in practice. I get to do it better. All right. And then the stuff that we did in the past is right there. The partner passing, football catch, sideline out of bounds, inbound seal, taking a charge, running hook shots, hook serves with D. The stuff that we're doing right now, tonight, is this stuff. If you're coming to the workout tonight, we will be in Aurora tonight. I have a carpool leaving from Ryan Elementary. We got 4 people coming. All right, you have to sign up online. I will be there at I think it's at 4:15 now. So we made it earlier. No, 5:15. We made it earlier, maybe 5:10. I'm not sure. Whatever it says on the website. And we will be driving down to Aurora. I'll be driving my big old truck, all right, with y'all in the back to Aurora because we're meeting up with 11 more kids. 11 of our kids are in Aurora. They're signed up for this thing, and we're gonna have the workout over there. So for that workout, we got favorite underdog, one-on-one, last second shots, weave, rebound, athletic spin to reverse, pick and roll, retreat, then beat, and ball drop, layup. For those drills, it looks like this a little bit. For favorite underdog, we got the underdog, who's Kieran in this video, and we got the favorite, Connor. He's running up and down the court, okay? And he has 10 runs. While he's running, the underdog, the guy who's supposed to lose, he's shooting shots from the elbow. Every shot that he makes counts as 1 point for a score. They're going to go to the score of 11. So if you're a favorite, you get to show that you're so much better than the guy that you can be tired and give him a lead and still kick his butt. As for the underdog, you can at least get a chance to win the game. So then you can try your hardest, and it kind of evens the matchups. All right. As for the other one, so we got favorite underdog coming up. We also have last second shots. We're gonna sprint in from half court. That's one of them. Then we're gonna sprint in from half court pass. That's another one. And then we're gonna run off a screen. That's the last one. So We want you to count down, practice your last second shot so that when you get in games, you're used to the pressure. You like it, and you've shot this shot before, so it's not just like luck when it goes in. So it's dribble in, then she went off the catch, and then she went off the move. There's 3 different types of that last second shots that we're gonna practice on. All right. Next one we got is this one. This is the third one. We got weave rebounds. Off the backboard, jump up, throw off the other backboard, jump up, and you keep going like that. Can they do it? See how many times in a row that you can do it? It has to be a good pass, a good catch, a good jump, a good throw. That's a tough one right there. All right. Next one. We got athletic spin to reverse. You're going to drive in and out, between the legs, spin, air reverse. What? Oh my God. Alright, and then you do it the opposite way too. Nice jobs on those. Alright, next one. Wait, not that one again. This one right here. We got pick and roll, retreat, then beat. This is Kieran going over it. Retreat, they double team you with a big cross, beat them. Alright, and then shoot a floater or a swoop layup. Alright, they go over the screen the entire way, step in to lure them in, and then retreat back out. You want those guys double teaming you. If it's a small guy, you're passing. If it's a big guy, you beat him. Alright, that's a tough move, baby. Alright, last drill that we're doing for tonight is ball drop layup. Alright, stutter step, they drop the ball, you just go forward. And don't forget that there's no negative step. Don't step back. Don't step back before you go. You just step back. The demo guy step back. Come on, Kieran. Come on, 3rd grade Kieran right here. Alright. So those are all the drills that we have on tap for tonight. Make sure that you guys understand those drills. Hopefully you guys have already done those drills. And if I see you already done them, that means that you did it in the homework section. Because for the homework, if you're like on the lowest of low level, just starting off, post something. Like a minute of I don't care, bit shots. A minute of something. Anything. Okay? But if you're on a higher level, you do what the book tells you. All right? And not even the big book, the small book. Do the homework for the night. The homework for the month is... What is the homework for... What month is it? Is it June? It's June. I believe that's scissor wrap. Scissor wrap dribble. All right? That's just the fun one. You post that once a day. That's it. All right? But for a higher level, you're going to post the drills. So right now, it would be post all the elementary drills up there that we're about to do in the future. And if it's something like shell drill, you can maybe just talk about it or draw it out. But you can also just step on the court and just run from spot to spot. I don't care. Figure it out. Shows that you're practicing the actual move. And then you post 5 minutes of each move before you even come to that workout. Days, like a day or two before you even see that workout, you're posting it online. And then for the people that posted online, the homework looks like this. These are the people that have posted homework. We got Taz posting his Iverson crossover, Taz posting his cross jab, Taz posting his professor signature move. So Taz posted a whole bunch of things. But Caleb right there posted right there. We got Taz again. We also had some other new people. Yusuf posted. I saw that. Kieran posted as well. Declan posted as well. That's a great job to all you guys. And Teo even posted. All right, fantastic job. We got a lot of people posting drills. I see those drills. Fantastic job. You guys are pushing the envelope. You guys are making everyone better. Great, great, great job. Saw you too, Yusuf. All right. Next one is our story of the day. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this, please. I've got a theory that if you give 100% all of the time, somehow things will work out in the end. That's a good theory. I like that theory. So that's a Larry Bird quote. And
here is a Larry Bird quote.
Oh my God. It thought that I said Siri. I said theory. It thinks that I have a lisp or something. Why would I be like, theory? Hey, theory. No, I didn't say that. Oh my God. Anyways, that's a Larry Bird quote says, I won't even say it. If you give 100% all the time, things will work themselves out. And I truly believe that, man. Just don't worry about it. Just try your hardest. And another quote from Henry Ford says, no one who's ever given his best has regretted it. No one. I've never heard someone go, I tried my hardest and I hated that. Why would I try my hardest? that was a waste of my time. No, it's like I tried my hardest and like maybe I got cut. I don't care. I felt good. It feels good to try your hardest, dude, because you know that you gave no more, and like no one can ever question you. And usually it pans out because trying your hardest for a long amount of time is more than anyone else is willing to do. So it's just an amazing thing. So that's a great video, great saying, great everything like that. Let's check the movie of the day. All right, so we're here on month of July. All right, we talked about all of our movies. So if you're first grader, you should be watching Little Big League. Second grader, all right, D2, The Mighty Ducks. Third grader, the Karate Kid, the 1984 version. Just watch one movie this month for your grade. Fourth grade is The Natural, all right, which is a baseball movie. Fifth grade is Glory Road. Seventh grade is Days of Thunder. Eighth grade, Love and Basketball. Ninth grade, Hoop Dreams. 10th graders have to watch Million Dollar Baby. 11th graders watch Jerry Maguire. 12th graders watch He Got Game. But for the 6th grade, since we talked about the other 5 this month, 6th grade, the movie is Mr. Baseball. And that's the movie that you can see right there. It's not made into a GIF. Like I couldn't find a GIF because it's for like an older movie. It's like 1989 or something like that. But it's a good movie. I remember seeing it. And basically this guy right here is Tom Selleck. Tom Selleck is a professional baseball player in this movie, the guy with the mustache. And for somehow, some way, I forgot exactly how, but he gets over to the Japanese league. All right, so he goes from being like a top baseball player, and he gets to the Japanese league a little bit like what happened to Dwight Howard. All right, and as a guy who played a professional sport in Asia, I gotta tell you, man, this scene right here, this little just this picture right here brings back so many memories. I was like talking to your boss or your coach or your manager. They don't speak English really. They're speaking to you in broken English, and it's like a battle of like cultures, and you're just like, dude, like I don't quite understand what you're saying. And this is one of the stories. Okay, my coach is looking at me. He's like, John. And I was like, yeah. And he starts waving at me. He starts going like this. So I just look at him and I'm like, hi. And he's like, hey, John. And I was like, what is he doing? Then finally someone's like, he wants you to go over there. I was like, what? They do this? This is come here. They do it like this. And I'm like, what? I talked about the animal sounds today, man. It's just weird, different cultures. Well, this guy has to experience all those cultures. Also has to experience like the shame of like not being in the pros anymore. All right, and it kind of throws you into like that world of it. But eventually, he wins over their audience. It gets like commercials over there and stuff like that. And I won't tell you too much of the movie, but it was a decent movie. I'm gonna give it like 40 stars out of 50. All right, because, we're 50 all-stars. So out of 50 stars, this movie gets 40. If you are a 6th grader, watch Mr. Baseball starring Tom Selleck. Your parents definitely know this movie. All right, if they've watched any sports movies ever. It's one of the top sports movies, top 250 sports movies of all time, which is why it's listed in our book. Watch this stuff so that you can stay inspired by this stuff, because it is cool stuff. That's about all I got to say. All right, let's move on. We got our trivia question of the day. Again, if you get the trivia question correct, you get a point. You get a point for the month. Whoever gets the most points, they win. And that person probably is going to be Kiernan, because Kiernan always wins at the trivia. You're allowed to use Google. So use it. Heck, you can use ChatGPT. You can use you can use Bard by Google. You can use your mom. You can use your dad. You can ask your NBA friend to watch the show with you. All right? I don't care. These questions are going to be answered by anybody, so get ready. Anyone can win. And if you win for the month, you win a coin. The coins are worth $50. You can buy one of our books. You can buy some merchandise. You can buy this shirt that I'm wearing right now. All right. Once we open our merchandise store. But just save the coins in the meantime. All right. They will grow in value. Promise. All right. Anyways, what do we have here? If y'all do push-ups, start at 25 next week. Do 50, then 20 pop-up push-ups the next week. I don't know if that made sense, but hopefully that made sense to you kids. Let me see. I'm just going to do some push-ups. Thanks. All right. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but whatever. Cool. The question of today, good luck, you guys, is not that page, not that page, not that page, not that page. Oh, this one's a weird one. All right. Which NBA conference, first one to answer wins, Which NBA conference has won the most NBA championships, and how many have they won? All right, it was the Eastern Conference, Southern Conference, Western Conference, Northern Conference. Which NBA conference has won the most NBA championships, and how many have they won? So that's the question. Which NBA conference has won the most championships? All right, it's either North, South, East, or West. Those are the names of conferences. Okay, all right. Maybe I'm trying to pull your leg on a couple of those. I don't know. But which conference has won one more, and how many have they won? You have to answer both questions. All right. Which conference has won the most NBA championships, and how many have they won? Let me see if I have the right answer. I may not even have the right answer right here. Let me see. What do I have? I think I have the right answer. Yeah. Okay. And don't forget that it just changed. You have to say which conference and how many. And if you want to know, there's been 76 championships. 77, I guess, now. But what year was this, man? Oh, no. There's 76 champions. Because we're in the 75th anniversary team. So 76. East has won 40. Eastern has won 40. Let's see. What is the answer? Okay, I lost the answer. I'm pretty sure that's right. That is the answer right there. Yes. The Eastern Conference has won 40, not the Western Conference. The Eastern Conference. But with that said, since 1999, the Western champions have taken the crown 16 times to the Eastern's 8. So they're on a comeback. But overall, mainly because of the Boston Celtics, okay, they are up 40-36. So that answer was first put in by Teo right there. Yes, Teo Trujillo. Great job. So you get the point, Teo. Nice job. And that makes you the leader for the month, Teo. I like it. Great job, Teo. You might pull off the impossible. I think that Kieran has won for like 8 straight months. Kieran probably has like a piggy bank of coins, and he ain't letting up. He don't want to let up. So I don't know. All right, let's check the picture of the day. And this is what we're talking about today, man. It's the Nuggets. Not just the Nuggets, but Jokic, the Joker. All right. He was picked. When was he picked? The 41st pick. Was it the second round? Yes, in the second round. That means that 40 teams, probably including the Nuggets, had a chance to pick him. All right. I mean, that's not as crazy as Tom Brady, who might be like one of the greatest players of all time in football, and he got passed up 6 times. He got passed up 6 times, and I mean, like, that's just insane. That means that you could have had the greatest player on your team 6 times, and then you just didn't choose him. Only thing is this. Let's say Tom Brady was picked up by the Cardinals, I don't know, and picked up like top 10. I think Tom Brady would have been happy with being top 10. And the fact he was picked in the 6th round, it made him mad. He was out walking. He was like pissed, dude. And like they had to like calm him down. Then like he got the phone call, and he looked at his owner, and he was like, "You've made the greatest decision of your life," is what he said on the phone. And then he went out there and was like 3rd string or 4th string, and then barely made it back in. He was on a mission, dude. If he got picked earlier, he would have probably not tried as hard. That's what I think. And he probably wouldn't have been the greatest. Maybe the same thing happened to Joker. Maybe if Joker was picked number 1 or 2, he would have been like, "Oh, cool," and got paid more money right away. It would have been great. All right? But as it stands, all these other people were picked, people that you would never even think about picking. All right? And for the first one, it's Andrew Wiggins. You wouldn't trade Andrew Wiggins for this guy right now. Andrew Wiggins is like, you're like, is he still in the league? I know he won a championship last year, but I'm just saying. He's no Jokic, right? Then they got Jabari Parker, who's is he playing for the Bucks right now? Then Joel Embiid was actually picked 3rd. That's a solid pick, right? All right. Then we got Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon's on the same team. on the same team, and he's like the third guy. That guy was picked 4th. This guy was picked 41st. All right, and if you look at just the Nuggets picks, the Nuggets' first pick was the 11th pick, Doug McDermott. If you guys don't know who Doug McDermott is, just some like bigger white guy who can shoot. All right, that's insane, right? Did the Nuggets have any more picks? They had the 56th pick as well. That one doesn't count. Let's see. The Denver Nuggets had, just those 3 picks. All right, so they at least the Nuggets picked him second. All right, any more players above him though? Let me check. All right, so round 1 pick. All right, round 1 pick 1. Julius Randle was picked 7th. Marcus Smart was picked 6th. Dante Exum was picked 5th. Nick Stauskas was like 8th. Who else is there? Any more notable ones? Zach LaVine, 13th pick, decent one. TJ Warren was picked 14th. Yusef Nurkic, that's a decent pick, 16th. Tyler Ennis, 18th. These are all people that had a chance. They were trading from LA to get picks. Mitch McGary was picked. I don't even know who that is. Rodney Hood is good. Clint Capella, we're at the 25th pick now. We're still going. Bogdan Bogdanovic, that's a decent pick though. Also from Serbia. So he wasn't even the first Serbian picked. Giannis wasn't, Joker wasn't the first Serbian picked. All right, and if you keep going, you get Joe Harris in the second round, 33rd. All right, and then you got DeAndre Daniels. I don't know who that is. Spencer Dinwiddie was picked 38th. Jeremy Grant was 39th. Glenn Robinson the third was 40th, and then Jokic. All right, that's how low he was. We named all those players who you wouldn't take all of those players together and trade them for Jokic. I wouldn't. Yeah. I mean, Zach LaVine, Joel Embiid, and Andrew Wiggins, would you trade them for Jokic? That's close, but I wouldn't. It's not the right pieces. Julius Randle thrown in the mix? Nah. I mean, like, that's a good starting 5. Andrew Wiggins, Joel Embiid, Julius Randle, Zach LaVine, and Marcus Smart. It's a decent starting 5. They wouldn't win a championship. I don't know, man. It's just the craziest thing. So what this says is, in your lifetime, if you get picked last, use it as fuel. And some people just use it as fuel. And then what it says is, what pressure causes some men to do is to break. But it causes other people to break records. Which one are you? Will the sad times in your life or the bad times in your life and the times when you felt down and out, will they cause you to get better? Like some of these great people have? Or will it cause you to get worse? I know I put people through hard times. What does it make you do? Like when I'm screaming at you in the games and then you do badly in the games, do you go out there and do better? Or do you give up? What are you like? When your parents are talking to you, are they like, oh my God, my baby just needs positive. He just needs positive. Well, dude, when positive happens, that means that good things are happening. You need to somehow, some way do well when bad things are happening. Because when good things are happening, that's easy to do well. I don't think that many people, when good things happen, they just do horrible. You can always do okay when good things are happening. It's when bad things are happening that usually people will break. If you can somehow do well when bad things happen, that makes you a beast. Because when good things happen, you should just be like a beast too. Like whatever, that one should be a given. You shouldn't go that far down. But if you can do well under both circumstances, then you can never lose. So congratulations to this guy and to the entire team. Make sure that you guys learn from their lessons and that it doesn't matter like what people think about you when you're picked and things like that, that you can always keep going. And most of all, don't forget that the quote of the day is, faith can move mountains. So believe in it. If you're coming to the workouts tonight, make sure that you show up on time. If you're over there in Aurora, if you're coming in my carpool, make sure that you definitely show up on time, because I will leave you, dog, if you ain't there on time, because I got to get there. It's through all this traffic, man. We got to travel all the way over to Aurora. I should just I should buy a freaking airplane or something like that and just drive it myself. Fly it myself, whatever. All right, none of them I trade. None of them. You can't trade any of them, right? All right. Anyways, great job, you guys. Fantastic job with the camp. I am really proud of you guys for that camp. I stepped it up today. I made it a little bit harder. We went through whole stations and stuff like that. Dude, that was a lot. If you're still coming to the workout on top of that, yeah, you're one of the crazy ones. Fantastic job. I will see you tonight. If you're not, make sure you guys get ready for the last 2 days. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you on Friday. Either way, I'll check y'all later. Cue my music because I am out. Peace.